Hi muckers, welcome back to my second channel. Hi, how are you doing? So today we are going to be painting my nails. So I've had this like orangey color on literally for like 2 days, and the reason I wanted them on was because I was going to a meet and greet of an artist I really liked, and I kind of wanted to have nails that were festive. I really don't paint my nails a lot. Um, so I was gonna wear like a brown outfit, and I really wanted to go with like orange nails because then it's kind of like autumny. And so for the next concert that I'm going to on Wednesday, I think I'm gonna wear like a blue top. So I wanted to do pink nails, so we're gonna do that. And also I like just go in like waves with it. Like sometimes I will literally paint my nails every single week for like 6 weeks, and then sometimes I will not ever want nail polish near me for like another year. But right now I'm in a phase of wearing it, and should I just get into the reason? I mean, I wasn't going to talk about this in today's video. I was just going to talk about Disneyland, which is, my god, I sit down to film on one thing and I talk about another. How do I open this shit? Well, basically, I am really struggling with um, myself right now, and I'm struggling more so with my self image right now than ever before. I mean, I've gone in waves about it, but I mean, it's at its worst right now. Um, and I think a big reason for how the fuck do I open this shit? I think a big reason for it is I've kind of gone through a couple things within the past couple months that have made me lose my confidence. And let me tell you, whenever you lose your confidence, oi. And I know I probably give off. I'm just gonna break it. I know I probably give off like really, really, really confident energy, and I know a lot of people say that, which I do appreciate, because it's a nice thing to be said to you. Anyway, I'm removing this. Um, but yeah, I mean, the past couple months there have just been a couple things, and if I was gonna go into detail about them, I would make like own videos on it, but they've kind of made me not like how I've looked, and just kind of I really I don't think I've felt less confident in not even just how I look, because it's not all about that, in me, since probably I was like 14 or something like that. And again, it has to do with certain things happening, and it's not nice in any way. And I mean, it started way before I went blonde again. And I really did go blonde as kind of like an attempt to like my appearance again. If you see like smoke, there's no one smoking off camera. I literally just have a tea down there. I went blonde, not being like this is gonna like help how I feel about myself, because it's not as simple as that, and I knew that. But it was something to kind of spice up how I looked for me and spice up my routine. And it did work, and it's still working. I mean, I love going through different hair phases, and that's really one of the main things keeping me kind of, you know, not excited about how I look, but like I'm like, all right, like at least I have that. But I've really been going through horrible body dysmorphia recently, and it's just like it has never been as bad as what it is right now. Um, and I'm just very much so. I feel that I don't know what I look like anymore. Um, and it's really weird. I really do go. Sometimes I'll feel very confident in the way I look. Not even confident, but sometimes I'll know like what I look like, and I'm like, that's fine. But I just think that like I don't know. I'm very aware of the fact that I'm not 16 anymore. I'm very aware of the fact that I'm not like 15 anymore. And I know that sounds so stupid, and I don't mean for it to sound so stupid, but like I just kind of I don't know, I feel that like my idea of I look at myself in the mirror and I'm like, oh my god, my skin used to be a lot smoother, or oh my god, I looked a lot more healthy a couple of years ago. And um I feel like I'm constantly comparing myself to like myself as a child, which is so like that's such a stupid thing to do, because I'm not. 16 anymore. I'm not 17 anymore. I'm not 18 anymore. And it's like, yeah, I'm 20, but like, I'm none of those things anymore, and I can't like compare. And I wonder if like anyone, I know that people are going through this as well. Like, it's such a common thing. And I guess the reason I'm speaking about it today is because it's been something that's been kind of on my heart all day. And yeah, I mean, I've just been even like avoiding going out recently because I'm not feeling confident in any way. I mean, I'm not even feeling confident like talking to people right now. Like, there's something about it. I feel that, okay, so pink. I'm just kind of feeling that um I'm not like content or whatever like that. And I don't mean this to like even sound like super like dull or like depressing or anything like that, because I'm just kind of saying it as something I'm feeling right now. But like, I'm avoiding social situations because I constantly am starting to feel that I'm being too loud, or I'm being too annoying, or, you know, what if people are talking shit about me behind my back? And if they are, that's fine. They can do what they want, but like, I don't want to put myself in a situation where I feel that like, I'm best friends with someone and maybe they don't even like me at all. And again, a lot of it is just like intrusive thoughts, but whenever I go through periods like this, it really does hit me and hit me strong. And I think being away from my family really is something that like allows me to like really what's the word I'm thinking, like dwell on these feelings, because I feel that whenever I hang around like not even just my family, but I feel that when I hang around like my childhood friends or like my friend Ellie, I feel that a lot of my problems or a lot of the things that I'm going through, I kind of have more rational thinking about it. Even if I just spend like an afternoon with her or something, like we really do talk, and it's different than any of my friends out here. And it's not that I don't love my friends out here or whatever like that, but a lot of my friends out here know each other longer than they know me, and I just kind of, and I've recently met like a huge group of new friends, and I love them all so much. Like, they are such a joy to be around. Looks quite cute. Um, but as much as I love them, I can feel myself starting to pull away from them because there's so many of them who are already best friends. Like, they hang around all the time. They, hang out with each other, la la la. And I just kind of feel that like I'm like an outsider of their group, but not never because they make me feel like an outsider. This is what I'm trying to say. Like, I just feel as if I don't, like, I almost feel like I'm intruding. And again, they make me feel so welcome. They make me feel so loved and whatever like that. But I I feel that like I'm almost like weirdly, oh shit, I literally just like knocked that off my Diet Coke can. I weirdly feel like I'm intruding, and I just been going through that, and it all has to do with like I've kind of lost my confidence, and I really don't know when or how or why or like, but it all is boiling down to that. And the thing is, I know that those are like temporary feelings, which is a lot different than when I used to have these like things whenever I was younger. I used to really go into like a depression about it. I used to spiral about it. I used to whatever. I'm not depressed over this. I'm not spiraling over this, but I am isolating myself because of it. So it's different now. I feel that I'm more aware of whenever I'm feeling certain things that I felt in the past, and I have got through those, and and it's more like rational now, but it doesn't take away from the fact that like it feels awful. And yeah, so there's that. I just kind of, I've really been like looking in the mirror recently and just like hating it. And again, it's not something that's sending me like in a mental spiral or anything like that. It's just kind of something that I'm like, it's like weighing on me rather than like, something that's like I'm crying over at night or whatever like that. Like, I think that's the difference now than anything before. And I don't know where it's all stemming from. Um, but it's interesting that it has like randomly like came up in the wake of, I've been talking about the fact I'm like waiting for myself to like mentally spiral towards the end of the year, and I'm not allowing this to allow me to do that. But I did just want to be open on here because I know that a lot of people watch these videos and engage in the comments, and I appreciate that. And I want to always be honest, and that's something that I'm feeling right now. I feel that I am not good enough to be friends with my friends, and I feel that, like, I look at myself and I don't feel, I don't know. I think it's like, maybe it has to do with, like, growing up and, like, the fact I put so much pressure on, 20 and all like that. Like, oh my god, I was going through it whenever I hit 20, and it was so dramatic. Like, there was no reason. It was great. But yeah, I think that the older I get, the more I start putting more pressure on myself. And I've also started, because of social media, like, comparing myself with how a lot of my friends look. And I really did want to have this conversation, because it's been something that's really been bothering me. But a couple times within the past, week, the times that I've went out, so whenever we went out for Emily's birthday, we were at a place called North Lane Brewery, and we were playing Prosecco Pong, and it was really fun. We were sitting outside in the smokers, they were all smoking, and this lady comes over to me and she goes, "Oh my god, are you a boy or a girl?" And I, like, look up and I'm like, "Oh, I'm a guy," but, like, okay, whatever. I didn't know where it was going. It could go one of two ways, whatever. Um, and she goes, "Oh, I was over there and I was just like, that is the prettiest girl I've ever seen." And she was like, "Now that, like, I know that you're a boy, like, you really do just have, like, girl features. Like, you could be, like, a girl model." And it really bothered me. Not that someone thought I looked like a girl or thought that I looked feminine or whatever like that. Just because I get comments on YouTube all the time being like, "I'm too feminine, I look like a woman, I blah 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 blah, I'm playing up looking like a woman, I'm trying to overly feminize myself." And the reason I wanted to talk about this while painting my nails was because me painting my nails makes me almost feel like that's another thing that I've, like, put into my appearance. And it's fun. And never once have I been like, "Ooh, this is such a feminine thing to do." And I didn't have my nails painted whenever she said that to me or anything like that. But there was, like, maybe like 2 weeks ago or something like that, a similar thing happened with a group around my age at the gay club I go to, but they were being snarky about it. Like, they were making fun of me, and they were making fun of me to my face and blah, 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 blah. They were just drunk. Like, I didn't, you know what I mean? But that mixed with the comments, mixed with, like, whatever, like, I got so many on, like, my skincare video and all like this. And it makes me really frustrated because it makes me, like, feel really insecure now. Like, I'm, like, looking at my face, and whenever I'm like, alright, like, whatever. Like, and so it's making me feel really insecure in a way that it never has before. And the reason is people are, like, approaching me and saying it as, like, a compliment, but, like, I don't know how to respond when someone says that to me. It feels like I don't, because then then I'm like, are you going down the approach of being like, you're coming across really, like, I'm coming across really gay, or, like, it's just like, I don't know how to respond to it. And it really frustrates me that, like, none of the, like, straight guys that I know get that. And most of them don't even, like, fucking wash their hair. Like, I'm being dramatic, but, like, the fact that I put as much time into my appearance is a feminine thing is so weird. Like, washing my face is feminine. Having a good skincare routine is feminine. Looking after myself is feminine. Not just dressing in a tracksuit is feminine. Like, I don't know how to act when someone says that to me. And, like, I've really been self-conscious about how I've been looking anyway for the past couple of weeks. Actually, past couple of months. And whenever I've been getting these, I don't know if people are, like, saying it as, like, a compliment or saying it as whatever. And again, I'm not saying this as, like, a snarky thing. Like, it's just, like, taking it at face value. Someone's, like, saying I look like a woman, and that's whatever, like, you know what I mean? But I just, like, want to ask you, like, how am I supposed to respond when someone says that? Am I supposed to say thank you? Am I supposed to, because it puts me in such a weird, uncomfortable position, and that's whenever someone's being nice about it, and then when people are coming up and, like, making fun of me, it's, like, really weird, and, like, I get so many comments all the time, from people, and all these people get blocked, but I have people coming into my comments being transphobic, thinking that they're being transphobic towards me. And then once they realize that I'm actually a guy, they double down on it, then start making it. And it's like, I don't understand where all of this is coming from. That, like, and by the way, none of that is tolerated on my channel. Like, that's a straight up permanent block if you do that. This is a safe space for anybody, and I love everybody. But all I'm saying is this, it's always been something that I've got while I've been on YouTube, but it's really hyped up within the past couple months. I don't know if there's, like, discords or something that, like, people are, like, actively, like, going out of their way to do it because they know that it, like, makes me uncomfortable. But even at that, whenever so many people are telling you that you're overly feminine, or so many people are telling you straight up look like a woman, or so many people are yeah, basically those kind of things. It's like, it makes me just, like, it makes me almost want to, like, not put in any effort into how I look. It makes me want to almost not do my fucking hair every day. It makes me almost, like, not want to wash my face, and that sounds so stupid. And I am just, like, I'm literally just putting everything out there on how I'm feeling right now. I don't know how to respond to it. That, mixed with a couple things happening within the past couple of months, I've just been, like, I've lost my confidence. And it's so funny because I will give off very confident. And the reason is, I had been confident for, like, a good 3 years. Before that was whenever I was in school, and I was, oh my god, less confident than what I am now. But I know how to play it up. I know how to, if I get uncomfortable in a situation, I pretend to be more confident than what I am. Like, it's kind of like a barrier that goes up. Are these dried yet? Oh, they are. So while I was talking about this, I did want to paint my nails because I did want to say that if anyone is saying any of that to me in a negative way, implying that I'm being too gay or implying that whatever, I really don't give a fuck. I go day by day doing silly little things that I want to do. Today it's fucking painting my nails. Tomorrow it'll be putting a fucking face mask on. And it's just like, I don't know why people think that that is like the you know what I mean, like the drag that they think it is. And again, that's not like, I'm talking about things that have happened in my, like, personal life in the past couple of months that have been making me feel insecure. This stuff is really not making me feel insecure. It just makes me feel uncomfortable because I just don't know how to respond to it. And I would love to know, like, how you think I should be responding to this, because my friends are starting to, like, make jokes about it now whenever it, like, happens, and it really doesn't hurt my feelings, because, like, if someone thinks I look feminine or someone thinks I look like a woman or whatever like that, like, I really don't care. But it just kind of, I'm like, I don't know. And it really is kind of like a lot of people, it's always like straight women or like straight men do it. Like, you never have queer people getting in your business like that. And just like trying to like provoke you for like a weird reason. And again, there have been people that have said, oh my god, you look like a woman to me, and they've been saying it in like, you have big eyes or whatever like that, but there's literally people saying it in a derogatory kind of, literally like as if just being like, you're really fucking gay, or you're too gay. And so that's my kind of thing. It's like, how am I supposed to respond when someone is kind of like indirectly saying that I'm not being a man? I don't know how to react to it. It makes me feel very weird. And again, this is what I'm saying. I don't care if people are like, oh my god, Adam looks like a woman. Fuck me. People have been commenting on my videos just because I look after myself for the longest time. But what makes me uncomfortable is I know that a lot of that stems from being like, oh, gay men are like women. No, 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 no. Oh my god, like, it's just like, I don't know. So if anyone has any tips on how I should respond to it that isn't just straight up punching people, let me know down below. So there, between that and if you watched my video recently where I was talking about people like coming at me for being Irish, like in person, and starting fights with like me and my friend Aaron just because we're Irish and whatever. You can hear that story time if you want. It's on this channel. I've just not. I just haven't even been leaving my apartment. I really could be bothered, and I think that as well has been one of the reasons that I don't really feel comfortable anymore, because I don't feel that I can even be myself in public anymore, and that's between the Irish thing and then this. It's just kind of like, it's not even worth it. It's easier to just fucking stay inside. So then spending so much time inside is why I'm then hyper fixating on my appearance, and I'm like, I don't, you know what I mean? Like, it all is stemming from that. I understand it. It's not like in the past whenever I've been like, where has this been coming from? And then it like freaks me out even more. I understand where it's coming from. My feelings are valid with it. Your feelings are valid with it if you're going through something like this. But it's just, it's not nice not feeling that you can just like be yourself, or that you can just, you know, I don't know. I think I've said everything that I like wanted to say in this video. But I would love to know people's thoughts on this. These look cute though. I wore my pink Mariah top to kind of do it. And yeah, so I painted my nails in a video where talking about people trying to make fun of me for being too gay and blah 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 blah. So fuck you. I know none of yous are, but there are a couple of stragglers who will come onto this channel, and there you go. Look, how does this make you feel? So anyway, let me know your thoughts. I love you. Thank you for watching. I wonder if I'm gonna upload this tonight. I think I will. 2 second channel videos in one day. Whew. See, whenever I stay in all the time, I can give you content. Okay, I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.